We just celebrated
correct.
Women International
Obviously,
Day.
you're correct.
8th of March was set aside by United Nations to celebrate International Day of Women. So women and girls, they are really the key to climate action. I mean, women and girls face disproportionate impacts from climate change. They are also driving climate solutions at all levels, as farmers, workers, consumers, household managers, activists, leaders, and entrepreneurs. The climate crisis does not affect everyone equally. Women and girls face disproportionate impacts from climate change, largely because they are vulnerable and they make up the majority of the world's poor, who are highly dependent on local natural resources for their livelihood. Particularly in rural areas, women and girls are often responsible for securing food, water, and firewood for their families. During time of drought and erratic rainfall, rural women work harder, work further, and spend more time securing income and resources for their families. They can also expose them to increased risk of gender-based violence as a climate change exacerbates existing conflict, inequalities, and vulnerabilities. When extreme weather disasters strike, women and children are 14 times more likely to die than men, mostly due to limited access to information, limited mobility, decision-making, and resources. As estimated, 4 out of 5 people displaced by the impact of climate change are women and girls. Acute disaster can also disrupt essential services, including sexual and reproductive healthcare, compounding the negative impact for women and environmental steward. So women are responsible for the half of the world's food production. Women should be included in decision-making and policy-making globally. They produce even up to 80% of food. 3 reasons farmers why women should be included in decision-making globally. Thank you. And adapt to climate change. For example, by practicing sustainable agriculture in harmony with nature, switching to drought-resistant seed, employing low-impact or organic soil management techniques, or learning and leading community-based reforestation and restoration effort. Indigenous women have been at the front of environmental conservation. They bring in invaluable ancestral knowledge and practice that build resilience in the changing climate. For example, by preserving crop biodiversity and seed varieties, protecting pollinators and local bees population, using natural soil building and fertilizer method, or leaving forests intact. So women have been very useful in terms of climate change adaptation, but women have less access to a range of resources from land rights and credit to education and technology. If women had the same access to produce resources as men, farm yields could increase by 20 to 30%, feeding an additional 100 to 150 million people. This would reduce the pressure to cut down trees for more agricultural land. One of the biggest drivers of climate change worldwide, more than half of forest loss is due to conservation of forest into cropland. So women has been very contributory to this climate change. Thank you. Thank you.